The streets with T-shirts of the man in jail. That viral picture that's going around. So I'm like, why the fuck are we? Why are we in America over here crying and protesting if the people over there in the country feel liberated?
Right. His own people, his own countrymen glad he gone.
Yeah,
But we
so
mad,
I don't get what. Yeah, what the fuck we mad about? I just don't understand it.
especially us, the black man. What is we mad about?
And so,
You know,
it's one guy. He really the vote blue no matter who type guy, right? Good
right.
people. His name Jason. Good people. He just is seeing it, saying it, then he's just gonna take it and run with it. And
Right.
I'm trying to tell him Trump was speaking about drug cartels and the shit that they've been running around here doing his last election. He just didn't get reelected for back to back terms. But he was
Right.
speaking on this his last term. So this ain't nothing new. He did now. I keep telling them about the list, bro. Y'all go look at the list. The top 5 cartels on that motherfucker, and it was the Murado cartel, CJNG, Sinaloa. Um, it's the valet, the guy, however you say that shit. They out of Colombia, and it's a cartel in Brazil, but they kind of tied. They kind of intertwined with Murado. Now, do y'all understand strategy? Hell, if I got this list of people on here that's we'll just call them what they label do. If I got this terrorist organization on the Department of Justice, or is it the Department of War now? But whatever. And I warn y'all motherfuckers, y'all stop peddling this fetty wap in my country. And they decide to keep doing it. Well, of course I'm gonna go after the one with the natural resources first. Why not?
Right. So then my
Stop.
question, bro, is was this a good thing that Trump removed the Venezuelan president? Okay,
Yeah.
let me say this first. Because you know what I'm saying, I kind of be knowing what's going on, you know what I'm saying, around the world and whatever. Before Trump said something about Venezuela, they would have never been on my list as pouring drugs into our country. To the point to where if you know what I'm saying, you would have asked me, like, look, we need to take one of these presidents of these countries out that's pouring drugs into our country. I would have never put Venezuela on the list. I ain't gonna say I would never put them on the list, but they wasn't on the top of the list.
I didn't even be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even know the dude had all this stuff going on.
Okay, so what I did know though was, and this the little secret, it ain't a secret, but this what they ain't really putting out there, and I think this is Trump's fault too. He need to really put this out there, what I'm about to tell you. So we had a lot of oil companies, you know, Exxon, BP, you know,
Yeah,
everybody in
yeah.
Venezuela. Then them folks turn around and kick everybody out the country after your factory and all your shit built and take over the your little company that you had built. That's how they got their oil shit pipe. They let us in to get started, and then one day they came in and closed all the doors to our shit and kicked all the Americans out and took over all the businesses. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the Trump administration should put that out there on the board. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know the history of what's going on. Because, of course, they trying to run with, oh, it's all about the oil. It's not all about the oil, but they did do that, though. They
Yeah.
kicked all us out the country. We built all our factories and our oil refinery places.
One would be naive to think oil don't play a party.
Right, exactly, and that's what I was explaining to Stunner last night. Like it play a part, but the legal justification was the drug shit, and that's what I'm trying
Yeah,
to get to pay attention to. The you know what I'm saying? Now follow the play now, because like I was telling him last night, our community, us as the color man, we the only one running around with the YN in the street, and his whole goal and mission is to buy some bullets and come put one on me somebody.
mm-hmm.
If
I'm glad you
anybody
brought that
else,
up.
if any other culture was running around this country right here with some YNs running around doing that, the government will see about them. Why they ain't seeing about us? Why ain't nobody talking about it? And why do everybody think I'm hating for saying something?
And hey, but look though. Now look, I'm finna. Now this might be a stretch. It might be, but I want you to follow me. Walk with me, like Dr. Malachi Z. York say. Walk with me.
Okay.
All right. If you remember, a few months back, President Trump deployed the National Guard in certain cities.
U.S.
Come
City,
on.
right?
He deployed the National Guard in certain cities, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, you just mentioned the YNs and all the shit they
Right.
running around here with switches doing the most.
For real.
They running around here doing the most in these people's streets. And I mean the absolute most.
For
So
real.
look, hear me out now. If you remember after 9/11, remember 9/11 happened.
Right.
Do you remember what George Bush said about American gangs, like biker clubs, KKK, all these people?
Uh-uh.
All right. What George Bush did was, cause see, I didn't really understand what was going on at the time. So George Bush, and I forget what he classified them, um, but they asked on the list too. Bloods,
As
Crips,
terror
GDs,
organization.
Vice Lords, Bloods, Crips, GDs, Vice Lords, biker gangs, Southsiders, Norteños, all these people on here too. Now,
Okay.
Ted, you know just as well as I do. If, say for instance, if Lane Life, if they label Lane Life and Almighty Associates cartel a terrorist group, and they catch Ted in the act of buying some Fetty Wap from old Lane Life, what they gonna label you? Oh,
A terrorist.
a
Right.
terrorist, right?
For sure. Right.
Now, he just showed y'all the play. Trump literally just showed y'all the play.
Mm-hmm.
Venezuela, and this what people gotta feel and realize. China not sending the fentanyl over here. They sending the stuff to make it
Right. The
to these
precursors.
countries.
All right. All
Yeah,
the ingredients, the equipment, everything but the actual finish.
yeah,
You do it when you get it.
yeah. That's why they can't. That's why it's kind of hard to throw China in the mix. It's like, well, we ain't creating this shit. I mean, nigga, we ain't the ones flooding your country with it.
Right. You buying the dope houses, you getting them the guns, and I mean, you're doing enough. You part of
You're
the
doing
plan.
enough. Exactly. So
Mhm.
now pay attention. You heard what Trump started saying. See, some got to be done about Mexico too.
See, that's where we was going right there. Is Mexico next on the list?
Mexico next on the list.
And they know it too. See, Maduro, this wasn't to people who weren't paying attention. This happened out the blue to you. But people who was paying attention know what's going on. Trump had been talking to the man, telling him look, it's over with, bro. He let the people, he been doing business with, man. Don't worry about Trump, man. He can't go to war with you, man. He can't do nothing. Don't be sitting there doing that. Don't be sitting there doing that. That's why we out here speaking right now, trying to warn our people, let them know what the real play is. The play is set up now. Lane done told y'all we already on the list. Don't be surprised if your house blow up now. Playing around with that Fetty
Nah, for real, it'll be a shame.
You feel me?
If we get some intel that you got a couple bricks of Fetty Wap in here.
You and your wife in federal court in New York and shit.
Nah, for real. Nah, bro. This and listen, bro. And like he said,
my bad. That the first.
Nah, go ahead.
To stop the plug.
Yeah.
I gotta get the dealers out the street.
Yep. All right now. Come on. Now, Ted, listen, bro. And this is where I hope my people, I just hope my people think this man is not playing, bro. Donald Trump is not the nigga you should call his bluff in no poker game.
See?
Donald Trump is the nigga that's going
to aces for real now. He got the
aces for real.
For real now.
Nah, look. And you know how we like to say it. We gonna always choose the RLs. Donald Trump is a president that's gonna choose the RLs. Every time. He's gonna choose the RLs.
He on there.
RLs what? Okay. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna strike first. Fuck your RLs.
Fuck your RLs. I'm gonna liberate you right now.
I'm gonna go and liberate you. Your country needs some democracy.
Real.
Nah.
So you don't like me, so let's get to the business then. What we doing? Trump told him to leave, and he asked Trump, could he stay in charge? He told him he had to step down. Because see, this the play what Maduro was using on all the other presidents and the rest of the world. I'm a sovereign nation, bro. I can do what I want to do. This is my country. My people voted me in, this, that, and the third. So again, you got to follow the details. Trump said the election was bogus. He said you didn't have no fair election. You see what I'm saying? That was his first. What's up, GT? Trump said you didn't have no fair election. You selling drugs.
There goes GT right there. Get the panel, GT. I want to revisit the conversation I was having with you yesterday.
Okay.
And hey, stop. Look, on everything I love. When I was saying yesterday Mexico was next, I did not see Trump press conference. In fact, I didn't see it until last night. I shared it to my social media on my Facebook. I had not seen that. I did not see his motherfucking press conference.
But what I do know is
I saw the writing on the wall. And what I do know is President Trump just not out here doing shit for no reason.
Right.
He didn't go put these drug cartels on the same list as ISIS and Al Qaeda for no reason. It's the reason he done that.
Right.
And he just showed you the reason.
Right. To justify the military action and all hands on deck. Law enforcement, whatever we got to do. Because he see, when George Bush went to war with the terrorists, they were saying, what is this, a drug? I mean, is this a law enforcement effort? I mean, is this a military action? What is it? By them putting them on the terrorist watch list, by classifying them as terrorists, he put you in a bag where everything can be utilized now. So with you out here on the battlefield, now we can use the military. With you breaking laws and stuff, now we can, turn it into law enforcement action. So one of the first things that we do is go ahead and drop them indictments. You know what I'm saying? Put out them warrants and stuff for your arrest. Maduro been under indictment. His arrest been set up since 2020. This indictment was in 2020. You see what I'm saying? They just now caught him though. What, 2025 December? 25. I mean January 2026. They just caught him. They've been trying to catch. They were trying to catch him before the end of the year. Trump said they've been trying to catch him for the last 4 days. The only thing that stopped the operation was they was waiting on the weather to clear up. You know what I'm saying? They was having bad weather in Venezuela, and he said it was damn near a perfect day the night they went. He said it was a little cloud cover, but you know what I'm saying? For the most part, it was, you know what I'm saying, perfect day. So they went on up through there. You know what I'm saying? So that when he went on strictly operation. Now, the backdrop on the operation lane, the man went to bombing the country. That was the smoke screen.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they knocked out the power and the cell phone signals. So they ain't have no power or no cell phone signals. And then they went in. They went into the man compound, basically into his house, and pulled him out of his house. The president.
I wonder what's the 17-6 or Delta Force.
I ain't even get the who it was. They said it was Black Ops.
Black, yeah. So that'll be that'll be like the Green Berets, Delta Force,
Marines,
17-6,
right?
Marine, yeah. But
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so yeah, I don't got the official on who it was yet. Go ahead.
No, I want y'all to understand how this affects us. The everyday, the nigga who got the donk, the 26.
That's what we trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, I want y'all to understand how this affects us. The nigga in the hood with the diamonds and the chain with the donk, you know, with 5-6 trap houses, they got their fetid wop in it. Your government is telling you this product that you are purchasing, you are buying it from terrorists.
See, that means you are helping terrorists.
You are aiding and abetting to terrorist
aiding and abetting terrorists, a terrorist organization. So
they gotta turn
flying around the neighborhood. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's about. Now, remember what I said about the National Guard. Remember, if you can recall when they deployed them in D.C. You don't remember it was a civilian dude. That nigga went on TikTok. That nigga say, "Man, I can finally enjoy the fruits of my labor for a little while. Man, I'm walking downtown with all my jewelry on. You know, it's peaceful out here. People chilling. Ain't no YNs running around here." But that was just a small little social experience. When them folk, like he said, when you look up and you see a fucking helicopter flying over your house that you don't hear, I wonder what is that. Then them goddamn fucking Humvees and Hummers and shit start rolling down the street. I wonder who they coming from. And they hop out and tell you, get your motherfucking ass on the ground. Don't wait until all this start to happen, bro.
Facts.
Because what happened in Venezuela.
Right, because he was able to.
I was just about to say what happened in Venezuela. He just showed if you think the cartels in Mexico ain't wake up like, damn, that's the president of the country. This man got a armed forces.
He was able to
snatch him out of his fucking bed. What's stopping him from doing it to me? You gotta be out your rabbit ass mind.
Right. His shit was set up. Maduro, the president of Venezuela, his shit was set up for like me and you. We couldn't get in there and grab him.
Nah. Special forces.
He wasn't set up to keep the U.S. military out of it.
Nah.
Right. He wasn't set up to keep the military out of it. But see, that because it was two things going on with that. He thought he had a little compound surrounded, secured, whatever, but he wasn't playing the game the way it really go, as far as he wasn't thinking that it was, like it was really on. You see, Saddam Hussein, you remember, do you know what they call Saddam Hussein that?
Yeah, in a
in
random
a
house
in
by
a
a little lake
field,
in
in
a
a
hole,
hole.
nigga. In a hole. Yeah, in a hole.
You feel me? He had been moving around. Obama, Osama bin Laden. Osama been moving from house to house to house to house every 3-4 hours. He would move. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's on, it's on. These folks get to moving around because they know the U.S. know where you at and they coming through. When Trump got into it
And
with the Taliban over there in where the poppy fields at? Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
He had them in Mar-a-Lago the last time when he was doing his the last time he was in office, the first time before Biden. Trump had them come down and talk. Was like, look, man, we got to do something about this because we're pulling out of Afghanistan with the woo. And you know, they sitting there politicking and shit. And Trump said, give me that. While they talking, because he trying to tell them what's going on, they not really paying attention. So Trump sliding them some pictures. Like, check this out. You know what the pictures was? Pictures of their house.
They house. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, bro, knock the shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? So the people who and see, this why Maduro played the game wrong. He let the people who he been, you know, because of course you can't do what he was doing without people in the U.S. helping you, without having some help in
Right.
the U.S. So just like Freeway Ricky Ross, you know what I'm saying, fucking with the CIA and doing all that, the people who Maduro fucking with was telling him, don't worry about Trump.
Don't worry about it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then on top of that, he allied himself with Russia and China. So that give
See,
you a
but
false
they
sense
didn't
of
come to his
protection that
aid.
Trump did. Nah, I know they get the and look, it gave him a false sense of protection. This is what I said. Me and Twin was talking about the topic yesterday on my
Right.
panel, and this is what I said. Trump and Maduro in
Uh-huh.
the park. They in the park having this discussion, and Maduro say, "Well, I got my big. You ain't gonna touch me because my big brother Russia and China gonna come put the fisticuffs on you." And Trump say, "Well, your brothers ain't here now. Slap the fuck
Right.
out you. Now go get them. Now go get your big brothers, bitch ass nigga."
Right.
That's what
Right.
happened. Just to dumb it down for my people. That's what you just witnessed. Go get your big brothers, puss ass nigga.
Fact. See, so what we telling y'all is whoever you think your big brother is, he is not coming. And Trump about
He
to
not
smack you
coming.
anyway, irregardless.
Anyway, regardless.
You know what I'm saying? And we telling y'all to smarten up. You don't have no big brother, especially not one big enough to do nothing with the Don. So you better UPS hire. You know what I'm saying? The internet is wide open. You better get on here and do start doing some content or something. But you're around that Terry stuff, the aiding and the bedding, that's gonna get you. They're gonna get you caught up out here. That is gonna get you caught up out here for real now.
Because again, bro,
You know what I'm saying? These record
I'm
labels.
gonna
Mm-hmm.
give y'all some. Look, bro, is a retired FBI agent. Is a retired FBI agent, bro, and he was talking about how social media,
Mm-hmm.
with social media and everybody posting their crimes online. And again, y'all, I'm not quoting what he said verbatim, but I'm summing up for you to where my people can understand. By y'all getting on social media, posting y'all
Right.
crimes, you got a nigga in the hood ain't never had no job who done did the money spread with $40,000. He did the Floyd Mayweather. Got caught out here doing the mob time. You got jury, you got cars,
Right.
and not a receipt to pay for none of this. The show for none of this.
Mm-hmm.
That man said they were able to they take the money that they would use for surveillance, saying, okay, man, we need to deploy. Okay, we got Lane, like, bro, this guy on his way to being a drug lord. So instead of me putting, and they still do it to a small degree, but
Mm-hmm.
instead of me putting assigning 30 agents in Baton Rouge to follow all his whereabouts there, we gonna keep about 10 on him, and we gonna put the rest of them on social media. They ain't even leaving off. They waiting on you to go live. Yeah, fuck, nigga. We in the club pouring out $300 bottles, broke ass nigga. Oh yeah, okay, check. He also said when you reach, he said you may slip through the crack with one brick, maybe two bricks. But that man said if you when you get to the point you grind 10, 15, 20, you don't think we know who you is?
Right. Right, exactly. What's up, my little
You
coho? What's up, bro?
doing the most.
Mhm.
And he said that man also said, but even you got some people in that'll slip through the cracks because again, we ain't investigating you as of yet, but you on this board.
Right,
We trying to
right,
get
right.
the nigga. We trying to get the nigga that's bringing 500-600 in here.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, bro, if you out here and you moving and shaking them people, I already know who you are, bro. You just ain't you just not their focal point at this point in time. So if y'all don't think what just happened yesterday, what y'all just witnessed, and that should show you the might and the power of the United States Armed Forces. They went and dragged this man and his woman up out they compound, and they asses in New York gonna be in court Monday morning talking about not guilty.
Facts, facts. Trying to make a deal, trying to see who he can tell on, trying to
Who
see
he could tell on?
what the play is. Cause that's look, we don't want Loco, Bloco, and all. We want the American names.
Yeah,
That what we on now. Who you been working with over here? Do you know some senators? Do you got some governors on the payroll, some judges, some CIA officers, some FBI agent? Who you work with, bro? Who been tipping you out? Who been telling you what the move is? You know what I'm saying? Now Maduro, so far up the ladder, he might not know what really going on. So we might have to get Loco, Bloco, and them name first.
right,
So we can find out, you know what I'm saying, who letting Loco, Bloco truck come through. Cause Maduro just, at this point, he just getting the money on the back end.
right,
You feel me? Like, you know what I'm
right,
saying? It's a thing where he the police and he allowing you to sell drugs. So you just hitting them off every month. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all got them your tab straight and you can keep on getting your boats flowing and shit. That's
right,
how he was doing at that point. So you know what I'm saying? Trump like, well, shit, you the man, you the one doing it. If I can take you off the top, that's gonna disrupt the play
it's gonna
because
fuck up the
now
play.
they know that I'm coming for them.
Yep. And this is
And
what I
what
was
we
trying to
telling
explain to
y'all is
GT.
the dealer on the street, Pookie and Tony Ray, y'all next.
Y'all next.
Because
Don't think you ain't on that board. You may be at the very bottom of it, but don't think your ass ain't on that board.
cause see the board work both ways. Just like we just said, Maduro is at the top of the food chain. He eating so good, he ain't tripping. So the police food chain working the same exact way. So the military when it made that play. Eventually, your local police is gonna make they play.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? The FBI gonna make they play nationwide, about 4 cities. You know what I'm saying? 4, 5 different states, and round up about 200-300 people. And then your local police is gonna start making they play
Now
in,
let's start
right
making they
around the
play.
corner from where I'm at. Cause
And
everybody
this what
about
I
to eat
was
now because Trump done said, look, ain't no more drugs in the country. The war on drugs is really on now.
it's on now. We ain't just on here talking about it. We ain't just catching your local dealer talking about no. Nigga, we going to the source. Now, this what
Right.
I was telling GT yesterday. He was like, well, clean up the street, bro. It don't start at the bottom, bro. They don't work their way from the bottom up.
Man, it's the top down.
It's the top down.
And they
Like,
know that because when we on the streets moving around, I don't want you, I want your boss.
I want your boss, nigga.
You got 2 ounces. I want the nigga with 200 blocks though. Where is he at?
Exactly. Where he at?
You know, so they put some agents in the street to buy, buy a foe. You know what I'm saying? Then see if we can get him up to a half. See if we can get him up to a block. You know, cause we try to find out who the block man is.
What a nigga with the block said.
Mm-hmm.
And what
So Trump, Trump, he said he talked to the lady from Mexico, the president, and he was like, "Why y'all don't have no drug problem?" You know what I'm saying? Like, we got it. You know what I'm saying? And she explained to him, like, you know, in our country, we tell folks that drugs is bad.
Oh yeah,
You know, and
really?
Trump was like, damn, okay. So that was another thing that he was on. Like, we're gonna push the drugs is bad campaign in America too. This was right when he got elected in November. There was one of the conversations he was having. Remember, I was telling everybody that it's the golden age of America. That was one of the plays right there. That Trump was about to put money into the social media, into the media organizations to promote that drugs is bad. That was another part of the play. That was in November. And then we talking about December, January, you know, took one of the main drug people off the board. These
Off the
folks ain't
book.
playing about this shit, man.
And again,
Trump ain't.
nah, he ain't bullshitting. Cause look, go. All y'all gotta do, bro. Look, go back to January 2nd, 2025, when he put these cartels on the terrorist list next to motherfuckers who out here hollering for Allah Akbar, unaliving 40, 50 people in one room.
Right. Well, my bad with the timeline. Let me clear the timeline up right quick. Okay, he got elected in November. Then he got seated in January. Then the
January, yeah.
next January, in 1 year, he take the
A
biggest
year
drug
from
man off the board.
damn near a year from the date.
You feel me? You feel me? He was trying to do it. And see, this how Trump really do this now. He looking at his legacy. He really loved the country for real. And he like, you mean to tell me I could be the president that got rid of drugs in America?
All right.
And you think he ain't trying to do that when they tell him what the move is? Like, well, you know, we got these countries doing, oh, that's it? Oh, man, get
That's
these
it.
people up out of here. What it gonna cost to go into Venezuela? What it's gonna take? You know what I'm saying? Can we do it without losing no lives? He like, man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be rough. Come up with something. Show me what you got. They came up with the play, showed him. He okayed it, and they was sitting down waiting about 4 or 5 days, waiting to go. He had to gave them the okay, and they were just waiting on the weather to clear up. The weather cleared up. They went on up in there and got the president up out of there. Pookie, you don't have a chance, son.
You don't. You don't. And that's the same. Now why? Now this gonna be the play with me. They finna do. He finna do the same thing they did down there in Columbia. Hey, look, we sick of y'all cartels and all the bullshit they got going. Y'all gonna do something about it, or we gonna do something about
Fact.
it. Oh,
Don't send
y'all
nothing
not moving.
else.
Yeah, y'all not moving fast enough, so we gonna go ahead and pull this foreign aid right here.
Right.
So that money you was getting that was helping you feed your country or helping with your infrastructure, you won't be getting that on the first.
Right.
Oh, you
That we
still
want to cut that out for sure.
yeah, we're gonna cut that out. Oh, you still not moving fast enough? All right, well look, we're gonna pull this foreign aid.
We
We
already
gonna
got
put
the
the pressure
blockade. Well, we don't want no
exactly.
more boats coming this way. I don't want to hear nothing about you fishing or none of that shit now.
Your ass better go fishing. If the direction is headed south to the United States, your ass better go north fishing.
For real. East or west or south. Now look, don't get caught out
Yeah.
here playing now. So
And
for Mexico, she got to go ahead and make a move now. You feel me? She got to go ahead and make a move. But see, them countries, they so corrupted where everybody tied into the play. You know what I'm saying? So what Trump is telling you is, look, I'm saying it, but I ain't saying it. Take your money and get your ass out this business. This
get out
business
here.
over
Hey,
with.
yeah. Look, and come on.
That's what we
Y'all done
telling
ate for
our people. Look,
yeah.
this business is over with. The drug game is over with now. You can play stupid if you want to now. Y'all is on the list, aiding in the bearing terrorists, son. Knock the shit off.
So if y'all can't see the writing on the fucking wall, bro, and if you don't know About now, like a nigga said, if Donald Trump is not the president you want to bluff, don't call his bluff and don't give him no ultimatum on the RL because he's gonna choose the
See,
RLs and he's gonna move first.
facts. So the question on the board is: Do we think Mexico is next?
I think Mexico is next. I'm almost 100% certain Mexico is next because yesterday I went to the Department of Justice website. When I'm telling
Uh-huh.
like, bro, I ain't just talking, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just pulling this shit up out of thin air. Hold on, I'm gonna take you to the government website and show you.
Okay.
Know who was at the top of the list? Marauder, Marauder, however you say his last name, however you say his name. He at the top of the list. You know who under the right up under him?
Who that?
Sinaloa, Sinaloa,
Sinaloa
CJNG.
cartel.
Yeah, the Sinaloa cartel, the CJNG, the
But see, Trump ain't silly like the rest of the people who been in office playing the game, thinking that once we get the Sinaloa cartel out the board, that it's over with. No,
that is over with. No.
they just gonna spring up somebody else because it's a whole government, it's a whole thing that they got going on. So Trump say, fuck all that, I'm going to the top.
Going to the top.
So if the Sinaloa cartel is on the list, that means the Mexican president, lady, you on the list.
You on the list.
You either go arrest them or you gonna get arrested with them.
You gonna get arrested. Now understand what's going on. El Mayo Zambada, however you say his last name, so El Mayo. You know, the president of Mexico, she's actually suing El Mayo lawyer right now. Because El Mayo is like, listen, bro, y'all motherfuckers kidnapped me. The Mexican government, y'all better flex every muscle y'all have to get me back across the border so I can do my time over there. Or else I'm gonna shake some shit up. Cause I got everybody who took $1 from the Sinaloa cartel across
Okay.
the country.
So he's
Her
saying
whole
don't
thing,
send him to the US.
no, he already here. You remember?
Okay.
All right, this how they got up Mayo. This what happened. It was two guys in Sinaloa that was having a problem. El Mayo is the godfather to one of the guy's kids. So El Chapo's son reaches out to El Mayo like, hey, bro, it's a problem that could possibly turn. See, it can get real serious. It can get out of hand. Won't you come mediate it? El Mayo pulls up to mediate the situation. The guy that he's the godfather of his child, he gets shot. Black bag thrown over Mayo's head. Him and El Chapo's son get flown into El Paso. That's how they got El Mayo. So El Mayo is saying, y'all know what I know. And y'all need to flex every muscle y'all have to get me flown back across the borders. Or else this shit bigger than Nino Brown.
So El Mayo is telling them that if they don't step up and make a move, he about to tell if they can't get him back.
Yeah, he about to, like I said, this shit bigger than Nino Brown.
See,
That's El Mayo play right there. And
Trump a real gangster, man. They playing gangster games, but Trump is a real gangster. He is really doing the real gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? He taking niggas off the board.
mind you, with the strongest, the man is the commander in chief of the strongest armed force on the face of this earth, bro. You ain't coming here and snatch our president up and what her name is, no, that's his daughter. I forget his wife's name. What is Milana? Madeline? What? He ain't come and snatch them out they bed.
Right. Him and Melania Trump. Nah,
Yeah, yeah. He ain't come and snatch them out they bed. But she ain't safe in yours.
right. You ain't safe in your bed. You ain't safe nowhere on this green earth. playing
And
around
this
right now.
and this is what I keep telling people, bro. The Fetty Wap is bad for business, bro.
Right, right, right,
It's
right.
bad for business.
It's just like what me and Stunner was saying. You in the car, you get caught with some weed, some ice, some hard, and a blower. They might throw the weed out, but that blower and that ice and that hard, you getting charged with that. You know what I'm
Hell yeah.
saying? So that's what we telling y'all about the Fetty Wap. Like, you ain't got no win with that, bro. You got to get up out that business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was
That
even
shit.
letting the dog food go a little bit. But
Yeah.
you see now, they got a worldwide drug, no drugs going on now because of the Fetty Wap. Because it's just too dangerous.
It's too dangerous.
Because Trump know the real play. Eventually, they gonna start spiking the shit, and people gonna be dropping off.
Yep.
They can destroy your country, bro. Having people addicted to something like that, having people on something like that. Well, Lane got it. He bagging it up, and then he gone to sell it. I pop up in the spot, you know what I'm saying, get on the game or whatever, and I done touch something that it's on, and I can get up through there just because of that. That's how dangerous that shit is. You know what I'm saying? They done got it a little bit. They done tweaked it a little bit. Well, if Lane had it on the table, bagging it, then I come touch the table. I ain't gonna necessarily fall up out of here no more. But at first, that what was going on.
That was going on. You know, you handle that. You ain't handling that shit properly, boy. Your ass going up through there
For real.
all the way.
Now you can, ingest it in some more shit in the pills. You can actually take the Fetty itself. You know what I'm saying? I done seen them, you know what I'm saying, 4 or 5 years ago, they was, when it first hit the streets, they was actually on just the Fetty. You know what I'm saying? Then they started putting it in the pills and stuff, and that's how people was getting up out of here because they didn't know it was in the X pills or it was in the Woo Woo or whatever.
Nah, for real.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You think these folks are doing that for why? That shit a play, man. They trying to see how bad it can go. Trump seeing the writing on the wall, like, nah, they can destroy a nigga country with some shit like this. I can't have y'all addicted to that. I can't have y'all on that. That's not
You know
recreational
what I'm
drug.
saying?
For
Nah, for
real.
real. Cause they're like, okay, y'all motherfuckers, y'all smoke y'all little weed, snort all the cocaine y'all want, but these motherfuckers still getting up going to work. They ain't,
Right. And I mean, I'm dealing with the gangs and the streets, warring over the turf for the business. We can deal with that, whatever. But this right here, no, sir. This is too much. And
it's too
then
much.
it's just like the boy, you know what I'm saying? That okay, at first it was just the weed, the coke, and the crack on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Then the prescription drugs got involved. You know what I'm saying? They weren't really tripping about it. But the heroin, the boy, it could change your life. You could really get rich out here fucking with that shit. So that's why they were taking niggas off the board for real for having that. The Fetty Wap, people can actually think about it, bro. Remember when it first hit now, they started arresting dealers. Somebody OD'd over here. Who sold it to them?
Yep.
They never did that with the coke and the other shit. They
Hell
weren't really
nah.
tripping on it like that. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, this something different, huh? You sell it to somebody and they go up out of here. Now your name on the list now. You got to buy it now, son.
And they actually did. That actually happened in my neighborhood. Rest in peace, my little partner Dominique.
Mm-hmm.
They up in there. They think they got some. It's just dog food. Nah, this
Okay.
shit is laced with that Fetty. My
See?
little partner, he's sitting on the sofa, and he go to shaking and foaming at the mouth and shit. And instead of them calling the ambulance, They took my dog outside, bro, and laid him on the sidewalk, bro. They actually could have saved his life.
Scared to death.
Scared to death.
The consequences for getting caught up with all this.
Nigga still got jammed up when they went through his phone records and checked the text and shit.
Found
Mother
out where
partner
he was
still
at.
got jammed. Yeah, still got jammed up for it.
Mm.
Still got jammed up. And they took him to on the sidewalk, left him there, and let him die.
Damn. See, that shit happened to one of the first girls I had. She had done fucked around and was, you know what I'm saying, after I got shot, she she had took off and shit because she had to keep working. And I had to I had to go on vacation for about a month or two. So I could stand up and shit and move around. I couldn't really be up outside, man, because I couldn't protect myself. I can't
Right.
run, I can't move, I can't do shit really. Because you know what I'm saying, my stomach's still wide open. They sent me home with my stomach open and it's gonna close up by itself. So my girl was changing my bandages every day, whatever, whatever. So a month later, when I did get situated, you know what I'm saying, when I could sit up and move a little bit, the first day I hit the block. Call, shout, tell I'm on my way to the block. She like, bet, pick me up when you get there. Bet. I go to the block, make me a move. I'm supposed to be going to pick her up. I leave my phone in the car while I'm outside running my mouth. I check the phone. She done call. She ready. I'm hitting her back all night. She don't never answer the phone. Finally, somebody picked the number up, like she done checked out. I'm like, damn, what happened?
Wait, Ted, hey,
Mm-hmm.
bring me right back up. I gotta.
Okay, I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Go ahead. So yeah, I'm telling a little story about one of my little partners who checked out on me. So she I'm calling the phone, then somebody finally picked the phone up and tell me she done checked out. I'm like, what happened? Say, man, we was in here partying and she OD'd. And it was like, who you with? I said, this Ted. Like, oh yeah, I know you, bro, with the red Monte Carlo. Like, yeah. Said, man, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. She started foaming and turning blue. Everybody left, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, where she at now? Said, man, they just called an ambulance, man. This girl is blue, bro. And he hung up the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I had to, you know what I'm saying, find out where she was at. So I had my girl call, the hospital and find out where she was at, find out what hospital she was in. I called the hospital and they was giving me as much information as they could. But by me not being a direct family member, they really couldn't do too much for me. So I had to call the lady mama, man, have her mama go, check her out. But the whole time she was already gone, man. You know what I'm saying? But that was just, piggybacking on what bro was saying about how when it go down like that, the people get scared and, you know what I'm saying, don't know how to react and stuff. The Fetty Wap is something different. And see, that was some heroin they was, shooting up and all that old stuff. They was over there partying like that. So just imagine, you know what I'm saying, being on that Fetty. Because I don't even know if y'all know though, but like on my block, they had Narcan on the block. You know what I'm saying? Somebody go up through there, they hit you with the Narcan to bring you back. That was part of the play. Them girls going around with Narcan in their purse. You know what I'm saying? I remember being on the block and more than one time, somebody knock on my door looking for my little partner. You know what I'm saying? Batman up. Like, what's going on? Man, somebody up here going up through there. And Batman run up through the, you know what I'm saying, and go down there. She was like a nurse on the block. You know what I mean? Hitting you with the Narcan, bringing you back. Man, this thing ain't nothing to play with, man.
Nah, it's not. And, hey, bro, look to your point. To your point, bro. Our like you could actually go to any place for their whole AA meetings at. You can go to the police station. Yeah, you can even go to the hospital, bro. They just giving Narcan out to to people like, man, you might can save somebody's life. Like if you got a loved
Right.
one that's, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. On my
That's how
block, bro,
serious it is.
the girls had the Narcan in their purse. You know what I'm saying? They was walking around with this shit, man. And they was actually bringing people back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not nothing that need to be on the streets, man. And Trump being the head of the country, the head of the state, he understand that and recognize that. And he wouldn't deal with whatever come with him getting rid of it. He ain't tripping about it. You know what I'm saying? That was the worst thing they could have did was try to smear the man up and lie on him so much. Because they put him in a situation where he like, shit, I don't give a fuck. Now I might well do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all going to get on my head about whatever I do anyway. So I might as well do the right thing. Even the hard thing. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what he on. Like, shit, I can protect my legacy. I can actually go down there as the number one guy. If I wipe drugs out, especially, I ain't gonna be able to wipe it out in these 4 years, these next 3, but I can definitely get started on it. And then we can keep the fight going. We can eventually eradicate drugs out the US. Shh, come on, man. You can't tell me he ain't the man. Cause see, cause people say, man, you gonna never wipe drugs out. They don't sell drugs in China like that.
Nah, yeah, I was just about. Come on. I was just about. Come on.
What the dude? Remember the dude just got arrested, right?
Uh,
Overseas somewhere, playing around. Them folks do not play like that in other countries.
he down there finna face the firing squad.
About some drugs.
You gotta take his ass outside.
For real. Get your goddamn blindfold, get your cigarette.
Yeah.
You know, I'll let you.
Make peace with your God, my nigga.
For real. So we can help get the drugs out of the streets by doing what we doing now, promoting the, hey man, it's time for the change, man. It's time for, because really it's us, the color man, that's out here on
Fresh,
the street.
brother, what the business? Right.
You know, the other what's up, Fred? The other people, the other groups, they ain't outside like we is.
Hell nah. Well,
Because it's actually shunned in other communities. You see what I'm saying? Like the Mexicans, the Asians. You can't be walking around their hoods and their communities on drugs like that. So when they get bad out here and get on drugs, where they end up at? In our hoods.
In our hood.
You know what I'm saying? Then they end up losing everything. And, you know, right there in the hood with us. You know, because they can't go back to their communities, you know, like that. The ICE. They was about to do it with the ICE. You know what I'm saying? They had put the ICE where it was. Man, you better not get caught with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You get caught with a little 20, 50 pack or whatever. They were taking niggas up through there. And you talking about niggas running around with pounds and bricks of ice, ounces of ice. You going up through there, son.
So
now you got the president involved, somebody who really serious about it. Okay, do you think he's serious about it, or you think it's just a play about the oil?
Nah, I don't think. I think the oil was a bonus.
Right. See,
I think the oil was a bonus.
For real. That's what people got to realize. See, that's why the Mexican lady, if anybody get this to her, she need to be paying attention. It's not about the oil lady. It's about the drugs for real. They coming. They coming. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, when I say it ain't about the oil, that's the bonus to it. So for Mexico, the bonus is going to be to keep the border closed. You see what I'm saying? We're going to get you off the board with the drugs and then install the new person in there and let them know too. Look now, ain't no more drugs, and do not be letting these people come across that border all crazy either. You know what I'm saying? So with Venezuela, when you get your next guy installed and shit, look, don't be fucking around with no drugs and be fair with this oil now. Because we will be
You,
back.
you remember what happened to the last security guards?
Right. Right. You remember what happened to the last security guard? For real. Because
Simple as that.
if Trump would have been the president at the time that they did the play, look, bro, we got U.S. companies in your country, and all of a sudden you send your military in there and tell them folks get up out of there, get on the plane and go on. This our building now. Trump ain't going for no shit like that. Whoever was the president at the time who let that shit happen he was out of bounds. He was out of line for doing that. And what y'all really don't know about the play, the people who lost them businesses, they've been putting their money in the system the whole time trying to get their shit back. They finally got them a man in there who trying to work with them, and they came up with a play. Look, tell them about the drugs, and then we can get back in there. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really going on now. If y'all don't know, y'all don't know, but that's what's really going on. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is this. They already sick of the YNs anyway. They scared to death of us anyway. So they're going to use this as the play to get us under control. Like, look, man, them drugs got to come up out of here. And you seen what happened to the last security guard. Leave the shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Knock the shit off now.
It'll be a shame.
It'll be a shame now. You know what I'm saying? Because you out here sliding just like y'all went and got Duck down there in the Gulf Coast in Chicago. Y'all went right down there where them folk really be at and got him. They came right and got y'all ass. Had y'all did it in O Block, it'd have been different.
But now y'all doing too much.
Did it in O Block in the hood somewhere, maybe feds might not have gotten on the play.
But now y'all doing just a little bit too much. And look, to your point, they having an oil crisis in Mexico too, because you know what?
Yo.
Look, they having a problem because you know what the cartel's doing in Mexico, huh? They go to the oil field and they go steal oil. In fact, a little small oil company in Texas just got in trouble, got fines and all type of shit for buying stolen oil from CJNG.
Yeah, they go attack Pemex all the time. That's like the big
Yeah,
refinery down there.
yeah, they go attack it and they take their oil.
And then people from the village go try to hit their pipeline, and then that's why you see motherfuckers with like a burnt face. They skin all looking like Freddy Krueger.
Nah,
But
for real.
but yeah, nah, I got your points yesterday, but at the same time, it's just like, bro, he did the most. Cause if you want to get political on it, look what's been going on in Ukraine. And Trump's supposed to be the big bad, and you know what I mean, lets the law down, and everyone's for democracy, this, that, and the third. But look, Russia's intent was the same thing. They wanted the land, but they wanted their natural resources that's in
No,
Ukraine.
they did. No, they
Well,
did.
Yes, they
No,
did. Yeah, they
that's
do.
not what that was
Yeah,
about.
they
nah,
do.
that was
Yeah,
about
they
the U.S.
do.
embassy.
They
That
do.
was
It's
about
already
the U.S.
there.
embassy.
It's like how
Nah,
Lane told
No,
me
it was.
yesterday,
That was
Ted.
about Russia had an agreement that they did not want no more NATO countries on their
Yeah.
doorstep.
They don't want them. They didn't want Ukraine to join
is
NATO.
right on the border of Russia. Right. And Ukraine talking about they was trying to get in NATO, and Russia like, oh hell no, I told y'all we ain't doing that.
So let me land what I was trying to say though. Ever since Trump came in into into the term, Russia's been doing what they already have been doing, if not plus more. They've been striking, they've been, you know what I mean? They still at war. But I get all that. They want peace. But they only want peace if they get what's on the land. And that's what America did to Venezuela, low key. They did them dirty. It's like how Lane told me yesterday. Why not? They already there. It's easy, you know what I mean? It's for free. Take it. Nah, that's fucked up
Nah, it wasn't
because
about taking. It's about these folks is doing
they
the
weren't
most.
no, but wait, they weren't there for the oil. The issue wasn't the oil. So why ain't they
Nah,
standing on what they there for? They want to take over and control everything. Yo, the America's been doing that.
we don't
You know what I'm
want to
saying?
take over and control
And
everything. Where you get that from?
nah, they do. They do. Low key, they stole their
No.
resource. But wait.
No,
So let me just finish
Trump
it.
said,
I'll let you talk.
go
Let
ahead,
me
go
end it.
ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
already at the end. So watch.
I got
So this is my stand on it though, right? So then like
you.
I get they want to eliminate it. The drug is bad, right?
Right.
But the ingredients are coming from fucking China. So why don't you go attack them and do this, that, and the third and do the same how you know what I mean? Like conduct yourself the way you conduct to every to that
It
individual,
could.
like for that
If I
country.
can make
Ask you
Like
this.
suggestions,
everybody should be treated the same type shit.
Right. Let me
Because if
answer
you
that question about China right
that's
quick.
it.
China
That's
is
it.
sending you legal things, and you
yeah,
turning
that's
it
what I was
to the
gonna say.
penny. So he really can't do nothing to China about that. They actually sending you shit that's they see China is smart enough not to be sending the fentanyl. That's the
Yeah,
whole play.
Yeah, they're
They
not
know
making it,
better.
but the ingredients that are there on the menu is fucking like, bro, come on. They use like
Right.
yeah,
certain
It's not
ingredients are
illegal
but I,
made for
ingredients
certain
though. That's
things.
your
Like
fault for buying
yeah,
the shit. But like if you
it's
wanted
not
to make a
miscellaneous, but
bomb,
Ted, it ain't
you
like
could go buy
making
some
meth, Ted.
fertilizer. I
It's
cannot
not
stop
like
the
they sending
fertilizer companies.
batteries. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right,
yeah, but
not
right, right.
nah,
like
I
but
can't
but,
stop
but
the
GT
fertilizer companies
it's
because
the
you do
same.
use
Like
it the wrong way.
niggas, we made the Pyrex fucking famous.
Right,
Like that
right.
company Pyrex, like we made that bitch famous. Now I'm like, shit, hey, but it ain't my fault these niggas start buying cocaine using my product to cook it and
Right,
like,
right,
nah,
right, right, right. Exactly. Exactly.
it's the same thing.
Security.
but as far as like, that shit go, that's how I feel about it. Everyone should be held accountable for doing their part. China knows exactly what they doing, but they laughing at us. That's what I was trying to land
Oh,
yesterday.
they
Yeah,
next
nah,
on the list.
I agree.
They next on
I
the
agree
list.
with you.
You
And
know what I'm saying?
that's what all the tariffs is all about. Because Trump is telling them,
Yeah.
look, y'all got to stop sending all that precursor shit over here too.
Yeah.
Because that's what they call it, the precursors for
And then
making the Fed walk. And he
and
telling them,
then
look, y'all got
and
to
then
knock that shit off too now. For
yeah.
real. Y'all got to knock that off. Or at the very least, look, we got to have some real, you know what I'm saying? We got to know where the shit going. You got to give us a name, some address, shit, so we
But
can
but
track
you
it and
see
follow.
but you see who's buying it, Ted. That's the $1 million answer. Who's buying it?
Right. Exactly.
You see what
Exactly.
I
That's
mean?
gonna be the
So
next
it's like,
move.
so if the suppliers, if the Fed should be held accountable for everyone's action, then we need to start being proactive in our own communities because it's in pill form, it's in powder form, and who have it? The dope boys, the hustler. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? How Lane
So that's
said,
what that's
the
what
ones
this
in the
show is
dunks,
about.
flashy jewelry, diamond
Right.
chains.
That's what
Come
this
on,
show is
bro.
about.
Come on,
That's what
bro,
this
because
show is about us
they
being
still selling the shit for a motherfucker's insecurities and still laughing about it. Why? Because they don't
right,
give a fuck. As long as you bring in that money, that's all what matters.
right.
Supply
And
and
that's what this
demand.
show is
You know
about,
what I'm saying?
bringing the
So
awareness to our
as long as
community.
supply and demand still exists, and to this day, that shit
Mhm.
never gonna die, regardless who's supplying it,
Oh,
who buying it, who
See,
making
and
it,
that
and
see
boom.
that's where the joke is. Well, everybody think it ain't gonna go away. That what me and Lane was just talking about.
Yeah,
In
it
other
ain't.
countries, they don't have this kind of drug problem.
All right,
So
so boom. Let
eventually
me
it's
let.
gonna get to where, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be life sentences and you know what I'm saying, all
Yeah.
that for
Yeah,
fucking with this shit.
yeah, you got a man. You get caught with a with a tenth of fentanyl. Yeah, it's got a mandatory
Yeah.
minimum of 15 years.
See? And then fuck around and sell it to somebody who checked out across the street. Now you got a body on your hand.
But it's like it's a scapegoat though, in my opinion, because you know what I'm saying, the other stuff still exists. The brown, the white, you know what I mean? Come on. Let's be
Yeah,
fair.
but shit, how many
You know what I'm
motherfuckers you
saying? They
know
just
overdose
as
on
bad. They
cocaine?
just as fucking bad, if not worse. That's it. That's
Right.
all.
But
Because
that,
all that see, so Trump is in the position where, okay, I get you on GT, all that's going on, but I'm not about to sit here and continue to let it go on. I'm about to try to put an end to the shit. So he really making a real play on the war on drugs. And what me and Lane is doing is we coming to let the people know, like, man, you better see the writing on the wall. This shit over with, man. He just took a president out. He not about to stop with that. The next move is taking Pookie them off the streets. That's the next move. They are going into Mexico if that lady don't make a deal. See, that's what I was trying to, I had missed this part. Trump was telling Maduro to knock the shit off. And Maduro was like, well, because Trump was like, you got to leave. And he was like, well, can I still stay in charge of the military? He's like, no, you cannot stay in charge of the military. I want you out of there. Maduro thought it was a game. He kept playing. And he woke up this morning in New York in the jail cell, him and his wife. This shit's not a game.
Nigga telling you, bro, you done made millions, if not billions.
Billions.
Bro, right away in the sunset. Yeah, right away in the sunset, bro.
Right.
But that shit is over.
Do that. That's what Trump giving everybody. He giving everybody a chance. Go ahead and if you can get your money and if it's clean, go ahead and cash out, man. Leave this shit alone, man. I'm coming. I'm coming. That's what that signal was. I'm coming. There was a president. If you ain't as more secure than him, you ain't secure. You're not secure. Sinaloa cartel leader. I know you think you got your compound, you got your guns and all that. Did you have more than this man had? And then how you think you're gonna survive when I put the pressure on the Mexican president? They about to dime you out now. You know, all the little shit you had going is not going on for you no more because you had the inside track with all your government officials, the judges was corrupt, all your politicians was corrupt. So there was no way for you to get in trouble. Now it's a way for you to get in trouble. I'm going to bring you to U.S. soil. You know what I'm saying? Because I already got y'all on that list, the terrorist list. That's why I'm indicting y'all that is narco terrorists.
Exactly.
And I ain't got no corrupt judges playing around. No, now one of them better not let y'all go. You feel? We better not wake up in the morning talking about he done escaped.
Right. He was released on a $2 million bond. He flying back to Venezuela. Bullshit.
Yeah. Right. The judge better. He got his hearing Monday. It better be no bond. That what it better be, because that what it gonna be, a bond hearing. You know what I'm saying? He getting the formal arraigned. They're gonna read his charges in open court. You know, how do you plead, sir? All right, your trial is such and such. We're gonna set up the next scheduled court date. Bond denied. You know what I'm saying? For real, bond denied, bro. You're not getting no bond on each charge. Puffy didn't get no bond. Lil Durk didn't get no bond. How you gonna get one? You don't have simple drug charges, simple possessions and shit like Ted Turner had. Nah, you got some other shit going on with you. We got you on the narco terrorist shit.
Narco terrorist.
Right. That's what we trying to tell Pookie them out here. You ain't up under the law that Ted Turner was up under. You know what I'm saying? I was catching bonds. I was getting signature bonds and getting released to shit. They were dropping charges and all type shit. With this right here, you going all the way up through there. You're going to see it all the way to the end. And then we out here sliding on each other and doing all this whole type. Remember now, what happened in the summertime? They arrested all them people in California buying pills and all that old shit. Whole gang. They done playing with the gangs. They done playing with the organized shit. You know, different when me and Lames out here, we really solo dolo doing this shit. You know, we had partners in, you know, a little business, but these folks is organized gangs moving drugs and moving around. Y'all, we are not allowing y'all to play with that fentanyl. We are not allowing that.
So my people.
Because that money going back to them organizations, them terrorist organizations. That's why they shut down the Somali shit. Soon they find out about that all the way. Soon the light hit on that money going to terrorist organizations and shit. Trump like, oh hell no. Y'all going to jail now.
So y'all,
but it's not about the oil and the resource. For real, it's not about the oil and the resource. That's a bonus. But like we were saying last night, what me and Lane was saying was the narco-terrorism angle or the hook to it is what give them the legal justification to blow your house up, bro.
Nah, that's wild crazy because every cartel does different things, Ted. That's what people don't understand. Not everyone's selling the Fetty. They moving certain things.
Right. That's why they call
so
it
like
narcotics.
I was trying to elaborate on that with Lane yesterday, but I was texting, so I couldn't really type all that. But like basically he was talking Sinaloa, right? Sinaloa, they the main suppliers of the Fetty. So like the cartel where that's located like south where I'm at, they the CDG. And they were on the list, but they on the list for like weapons, trafficking, ammunition, money laundering, human smuggling, shit like that. That's they hustle. So like I get it. They all guilty for playing their part, but like certain cartels, they against it because the cartel where I'm at, they're against the Fetty coming over here. They don't want to fuck with it because it's like how Lane says. It's bad, makes everyone looks bad. It puts that pressure. It puts that spotlight. Like we watching you now,
right.
But they not known for that. That's what I was trying to, but I couldn't get it off. I was on the phone.
And that's what the Italian gangs used to tell their people, like the police, the authorities. They will, look the other way on certain vices, gambling, the hookers. You know what I'm saying? They'll look the other way on it. But when you start the drugs and the violence, that's when you get the trouble.
But they're not really terrorists.
On my block,
like Robin Hood.
The hoes walking up and down the street, the police waving down and blowing horns. They'll pull up and say, "Hey, y'all got to get out of the street tonight." You know what I'm saying? We coming through tonight. Type shit like that. But then soon them bodies start dropping. Now they knocking on my fucking door and shit. You see what I'm saying? So they was putting the pressure on us to let us know. We know what the play is, but y'all got to keep the violence up out of here. The body's gonna bring us outside. We're gonna have to come for the bodies.
But I see the speculation and what it's coming to, but then let me ask y'all this. Do you think like Bloods and Crips would ever be marked as terrorist organizations?
Hell yeah, they already on the list.
They are already on the list.
Yeah, they happened after 9/11. They been on there. They happened after 9/11. That was Bushwork.
And see, that's what we trying to tell them. Y'all on the list. Now the button about to be pushed now.
They next.
For real. We trying to warn them. Don't think it's a game no more. It's not a game. Because it's not. See, in America, it's not illegal to congregate, to be affiliated. You can even be a part of a street organization, illegal street gang, whatever. You can be a member. You can't be doing no illegal activity, though. You can't get caught doing no illegal activity. So if one person get caught doing the Fetty, now the RICO kick in. They label the organization a criminal organization with ongoing criminal activity. All y'all let going to jail now.
Yeah, and y'all, we just said it like I might not sell Fetty.
See,
Ted might not sell Fetty, but Pookie might sell Fetty, but I do this, I do that. Don't matter in the RICO.
See, me and Pookie on the phone 24/7 though, but we ain't doing the Fetty together though. But the fact that he doing it and get caught and I'm on his phone, I'm in trouble with his ass. That's what God was saying. God was like, hold on, man. You mean to tell me that some nigga get arrested and they can charge everybody up and down the line His lawyer like, yes, sir. That's what the RICO Act is. That's what it is. They catch a low-level nigga because guy ain't gonna be in no truck with no Fetty Wap in the truck. But somebody who fuck with Gotti is kicking the money upstairs, that's all they need. With or without his knowledge. It don't even matter if he know what bruh doing. The fact that y'all affiliated is enough.
It's enough.
See, they could have been used that to get the record labels. It's the same play. Lil Durk, you out here sliding around doing all type of shit. You get money from the labels. You put money back into the labels doing other shit. But you got ongoing criminal activity going on. Everybody up and down the line is guilty.
I'm finna sit down, dude.
But yeah, we got to do better as a people, man. We got to, you know, because that's what they say. The knock is like us. Now we OGs. So it's like, oh, y'all niggas, y'all was out here too. I know, bro, but it was a different time when we was out there.
It was a different time, niggas. They ain't had no motherfucking no drug out here. You walk in the room and this shit just so happen to be in the atmosphere. Everybody gonna stop, drop, and wake up at Jesus' feet.
See, they ain't had that going on. So y'all got too much going on now, man. This is not the right industry to be involved in no more.
Right. Just like you said with what happened, what they call duck up there, bro. Y'all went up here around what the elites of y'all city come shop at and broad data nigga. Shootout. Broad data nigga. We knew better than to do some shit like that.
Right. Y'all knew better too. But y'all was so thirsty because the money, see, and that what I was telling niggas. They is not about to allow y'all to put money on niggas' heads. They not about to do that because they thinking next level. What about when you change your target? So you don't set up a situation where niggas will take money to go off somebody. So what if Lil Durk put some money on the DA? On the judge, on the police chief? Y'all going to do that too? Oh, hell no. We got to let these boys know that's not the move. Yellow Beezy. You got charged putting money on somebody's head? Oh, no, you going up through there, son.
Yeah, you doing too much now.
You doing too much, bro.
Too much. Doing too fucking much.
What's his name out there in California? Big Useless. You out here putting money on people and boy, stop.
Fuck him.
So that's your play. You robbing people and getting their stuff back and charging everybody. Oh, hell no, man. You dangerous, son. Because I got to stop you. What's going to happen when you pick up Taylor Swift?
Right.
It's in Hollywood, Ted, right? It's in Hollywood.
You feel me? What's going to happen when you pick up Denzel Washington or somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, I got to slow y'all down, man. Y'all doing too much now.
Kevin Hart on that.
It's okay when y'all just, mess with each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was y'all problem. That was y'all fault.
What happens when NBA
your church
boy,
get involved or your local politician?
On it.
Yeah, y'all doing too much now.
Y'all doing too much now. So again, people like
y'all one the first one to get smoked downtown. I know same game though we saying he wasn't the first, but the big
but how many of them niggas got smoked downtown was Duck though?
See who was right, exactly. You took a big dude out the board. And you was paid to do it. That's what they on with that aspect of it. Y'all, hell now, y'all doing too much paying for shit now. It was different when y'all all affiliate, y'all just riding around doing shit. Now y'all actually putting bags on people's head. I know where this about to go. You're gonna put a bag on a judge. You're gonna put a bag on a detective, on the DA. Nah, we ain't about to let y'all do no shit like that. I know Duck wasn't that big, but he was big enough to get national
That shit
publicity.
made, yeah, that's what I was finna say. It made, and that's the thing, bro. It's one thing when the shit on,
Local.
Chicago local news, but it was on when it's on Fox, CNN, ABN, ABC, and everything
BDC.
else. Yeah, it's different.
Right.
We know Duck when the biggest and best thing smoking. That shit made national news.
Down there in front of the Gucci store, knock the shit out, man. You ain't getting away with that.
Hell
Oh, that
nah.
Bunny Blanco, salute, Bunny. What's up, my G? Hit the link, Bunny.
Yeah, it ain't, and truth be told, it ain't have to be Duck. It could have been anybody. Once that shit made national news, now you doing too much. And that's one thing y'all gotta realize about 47. I was sitting president. Yeah, your commander in chief. He speaks on issues that most presidents don't even know what's going on.
Facts.
He speak on shit most presidents don't even know what the fuck going on.
Because he was looking at it like we got the war on drugs. He was looking at how much money we spending. He was like, hold on, man. What's really going on with this? And people, other people in the room who was involved were telling him, like, the shit really add backwards, president. You know what I'm saying? The way we doing the woo. Well, how the best way to do it? Man, we got to go in there and get these people up out the board. Like, give me a play then. Show me what y'all want to do. Like,
For real.
for example, Maduro, how we get him off the board? And they told him. And he started running that shit. The boats and all that, that was the distraction to get his people over there, you know what I'm saying, on the land so he can get them up out of here. So the night of the attack, it was explosions going on in Venezuela. The people like, damn, what's going on? They were blowing up the thing to knock out the power and the cell phone services. And while all that was going on, them folks was, you ready?
They actually, yeah, for real. They just said SEAL Team 6. I don't know if it was SEAL Team 6. I'm just saying.
Right.
They just said SEAL Team 6 in this motherfucker. And by the time the last bomb stopped, that man halfway across the fucking Atlantic.
Be real, bro. What's up, Stay Fly? Salute, bro. Hit the link, Fly. But yeah, that's what they had going on, man. They took out the power and the cell phone service. The SEAL Team 6 is right outside. They waiting on the car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, service is down. All right, go. They went inside. Do y'all understand what happened, man? They went inside of the man is in their sleep. Him and his wife is in their sleep. They end up putting bags over his head, taking him up out of there before he could get into his safe room. That's how serious this shit is, man. Pookie, you don't have a chance out here, son. You don't have a chance. The little dude who jumped out the window at the jail in New Orleans. How long he ran, bro? Ended up getting caught in Atlanta. What, he was gone about a month?
Nah, him, Gross was gone. He was gone a couple months.
Couple months.
Yeah, he was gone
on
a
the
couple
run.
months.
And you can't run with me, and you can't run with millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? You can't run with millions of dollars. Y'all don't have a chance, son. That's what we telling y'all. Y'all don't have a chance. The war on drugs is on. You already see it coming. Get out the drug.
What else they fly? Yeah, that shit dead, man. That shit dead.
You know
so
what I'm saying?
You naive if you don't think what just happened in Venezuela finna affect everybody around the board, all the way to your local street your street vendors.
Right. Because your local police officer been on the force 6, 7 years, about to make detective, kicking in your door. You know what I'm saying? LT, lieutenant, he about to make captain or, police chief by getting the play together. Everybody about to move up now by making these plays. You know what I'm saying? Nigga in the CIA about to move up. Nigga in the FBI about to move up. Everybody about to move up. ATF. Everybody moving up now because they got the okay to come get your ass off the board. See, they're going to sing game talking about it's about the oil. No, it's not.
Bro, it's not about the oil, bro. Because they what y'all, bro. They was in Trump and the man was in negotiations, bro. When he actually spoke on the natural resources.
We don't care who they sell they oil to. We don't care. They can sell they oil to everybody but us. We ain't tripping about that. Trump gonna do the worst to him though if they try that move. You feel me? Because we fund y'all too. So like Lane was saying, that little money that we be seeing, yeah, we about to cut all that out. That foreign aid.
Cut that off.
Yeah, we about to cut that off.
We need that back.
You know what I'm saying? Trump did the right thing as far as, America first, because what Venezuela did was everything that was U.S. in this country, they kicked us out and kept them buildings and kept them refineries and all the resources. That's how they got their shit bumping. They let us come in, build up, and then when we got set up, then they kicked us out the country and then start selling their oil to China and everybody else. We weren't tripping about it, but damn. Yo, Mexico is on the list for sure. Mexico should have been first, but I get Trump. You know what I'm saying? He try and be diplomatic about the shit. You know what I'm saying? He working his way to Mexico. She's in negotiation talks with him now, I bet you. Like, what you need? What we doing? It real. He like, well, shit, I'm about to send these folk down there, man, give them all the intel, all the information they need. We getting these people about the board. It won't be long for somebody else. I believe before the end of the first quarter. Who you said, Sinaloa cartel, bro?
Yeah, Sinaloa, CJNG. I think it was CDC. He just said it's a cartel out of Brazil, but they kind of like the offshoot of Venezuela cartel. They just operating in Brazil. They own that too.
Right. See, because when Trump hit the board, he had started talking about the one organization, Trinidad Aragua.
That might be the one in Brazil.
That the Venezuelan cartel. That was them.
Okay,
that was the Venezuelan gang. They was the ones responsible for beating up police officers in New York and all that old shit. Doing all that. They got
all right.
They got the little youngest running around doing stuff. So Trump like, man, enough is enough, man. Because had Kamala Harris won, she wouldn't have did this.
No, hell no.
Because part of her job as being the vice president was she was head of the border. They had called her the border czar at one time. And, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't an official title. So let's be clear with that, because they try to act like, oh, she wasn't the border czar. No, it wasn't an official title. But she was traveling around talking to all the countries about what was going on, but never got nothing done with it. Trump was the first one to come in and say, hey, knock the shit off. Don't come across the wall no more. Don't get in that water. Don't crawl up under no fences. Don't do no more of that shit. He the first president to do that. You know what I'm saying? So they try to act like it's a racist thing, man. Knock that out, man. It's not no racist thing. It's not about no resources. It's about protecting our homeland, about our country. That product just can't be on our streets, man.
I don't
It ain't it.
understand how they don't see that, bro.
You feel me? It's not in Russia like that. You think Putin is gonna let you set up shop? You know, Trump got to go all through the court system and everything. Putin and President Xi in China, they come blow your house up. And that's the end of that. But you already know that's what's going on. That's why your ass ain't outside doing that over there.
Yeah, like you say, look at the basketball player that got caught over there. This nigga had weed gummies. This man was facing the fucking firing squad, bro.
Is he still, or what did they do?
Nah, he got
okay.
They gave him 5 years.
Cause see, it could be an international incident.
Yeah, he got a 5-year sentence.
See, and probably got a do not return order once he be released.
Yeah, once he released, he gonna get straight on the plane coming home.
Okay, somewhere. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. We don't give a fuck where you go.
For real.
And that was just for weed gummies, bro.
See,
imagine he got caught. He got caught with that Fetty Wap.
See, they probably took him up through there for real.
Yeah. So like he said, this shit ain't going on in other countries. See that, and that's the thing, bro. Know what's going on around you, and I mean around. And when I say that, I'm talking about everywhere. They don't have no fucking drug problems like this outside of the United States, bro. The United States is the biggest consumer of drugs, bro. Why you think everybody flood our country with the shit? This drug right here is bad for business.
That's what Trump was trying to figure out. He was like asking the Mexican president, how do y'all not have the big drug problem in y'all country? Y'all don't shipping the shit to us. Why it ain't all over your shit? They're like, oh no, my people know not to be using drugs. You know, but it's just a thing in America, but it can be eradicated though.
Just like a nigga say, bro, go to your Jewish community. Go to your go to your Jewish community. Go to your Asian community. Man, ain't no motherfucking prostitutes walking the streets. Ain't no niggas laying on the motherfucking street corners passed out from heroin, and that shit not going on. And when they get that far, like you say, but them niggas end up in the hood. They end up in the hood. So y'all can think this shit a game if y'all want to. Get caught out here doing the mob time. See what happened to your motherfucking head.
Right. Pop up doing the mob time with the drug now.
Yeah, see what happened to your motherfucking head. And they saying like, y'all, this what y'all gotta pay attention to. I've been telling y'all this shit since last year. Just in Louisiana, bro, they trying to make it a matter. This is Louisiana, bro. And our governor is on board with Trump.
Okay.
Trump actually was just about to send him to Iceland for something, but it fell through for some type of negotiations. Oh, about that shit with the you know, they over there in Iceland, they trying to get rid of the Islamic State over there with their ideas. He was sending Governor Landry over there to go try to, you know, calm that situation down. But people like, fuck all that. We don't want to talk. And they trying to make it just here, bro, a mandatory minimum of 15 years. No probation. Regardless of how much fatty you get caught with.
No matter how much you get caught with.
No matter how much you get caught with, they're trying to make it a mandatory minimum of 15 years.
In Louisiana.
In Louisiana, they're trying to do the same thing with the Glock switch too. With the switch, you get caught with that bitch, whether it's on the gun or off the gun, mandatory 15.
Yeah, see, and the people ain't bucking about it.
Yeah, they've been the blue side.
Mm-hmm.
with the pushback.
Yeah,
But
this
you
is
got
one of them 80, this one of them 80-20 issues, man. 80% of the people notice the right thing.
yeah, but you stop. You got people. You got people in these neighborhoods that's they gotta jump on their flow every time a nigga decide they want to, slide and do whatever the fuck with it. You got these people tired of this shit, bro. Just go look, bro. These motherfuckers in Venezuela is having parades and shit right now. Got this
Right, right.
nigga
I saw that.
got
I saw
this
that.
nigga face on the motherfucking on that viral picture of him with the Nike tech suit on and handcuffs.
Okay.
Him and his wife.
The man in white with the
So what the fuck we
they
complaining
had him
for over
coming up
here?
out that bit with the black hood on.
Yeah, all that.
I seen the one picture with all the agents out there. They had him surrounded and shit. Everybody face blurred out except for Maduro and one other dude. Yeah, they how serious this is right here. This ain't nothing to play with.
But that's
You
what I
don't
don't
want your
understand.
name associated with no kind of terrorist, nothing.
Hell no. Yeah, nah, not out here. They don't give a fuck about your background out here. Well, with pertaining to those two things, the switch and the fetty. You get caught with that fetty, boy, you better pray that the law did something to fuck up legal search and siege or something. You better pray them bitches did something. Your ass is going to prison. Well, MHB said, you're going to prison, dog. Yeah. Yes, it's going to prison, dog. Shit is just too dangerous, bro.
For real, for real. Because the whole thing is when the body start driving, somebody got to be held accountable for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be held accountable for that. Who is who at? Same. Yeah, somebody got to be held accountable for them bodies dropping, man. That's what's that define the scrawl. And to think that they ain't going to Mexico or to think that Pookie ain't coming out the board, y'all living in the fantasy land.
Yeah, they're gonna start with political pressure first. Well, hold up, we gonna let you we gonna try to let you clean your streets up.
Oh, okay. So same say in Arkansas, they ain't playing, but in Chicago, they giving passes. See, Chicago a blue state. I mean a blue city. You know what I'm saying? Because when they was coming through there with ICE, trying to, get them people up out of here, they were booking on that. So
Well,
that's
hold
why
up,
we
bring me
really
right back up. I got a phone
okay. I
call.
got you, bro. I got you. That's why we really putting the pressure on the issue right now because we trying to let the people know that you know what I'm saying the blue side and I hate for it to be like this, but I just got to keep it real. The blue side lying to the people. They got the people thinking that it's okay to be out here doing the stuff that y'all doing. The blue team was the one that told Maduro don't trip, don't worry about it, thinking that Trump was playing with him. You see how that worked out for him? You know what I'm saying? So that blue team ain't telling you what's right, man. They're not telling you what's right. If Pookie don't know he next on the chopping block, he tripping, man. You in these streets messing around with these drugs right now, man. You better wake up. They got you labeled as aiding in the bed and terrorists doing that stuff, man. You coming off the board. Like we were saying, they tolerate certain vices. Bodies, they ain't tolerating that at all. They ain't tolerating that at all. Yeah, they ain't letting y'all get away with having no bodies out here under no circumstances.
Nah, that's some
You
shit.
know,
Just
because go ahead, bro.
they, I was just agreeing with what you were saying. They bad for business.
Right. Because see, that's what getting the switches is what's bringing the ATF in.
Mm-hmm.
Because we really the only one running around with the switches. You know what I'm saying? And thinking it's okay to use them. Other people got them. They been had them because we wasn't the one that invented the shit. But they wasn't
Yeah,
using it though. Y'all niggas out here using this shit. They ain't going for that because see, and it just so happened, right? Ain't nobody got into the shootout with no laws with them. Fuck around getting the shootout with the laws with the switch. You're gonna definitely get the attempt for that.
yeah, fuck
You might
around,
not
get the
never see
chair
the
down.
light of day. For real. You might not never see the light of day.
Now you hold on one
It's
second.
all politics. Right, go ahead, bro. Yeah, it's all politics, man. That's what we were trying to do this past year is to start with some kind of foundation. So 2025, we laid the groundwork as far as how the politics affect us in the daily life. Because I remember when I first started, talking politics and telling people about what was going on with Trump, with Biden, and all this and that. The whole thing was, man, what the president got going on affect me. Wake up. You know what I'm saying? I know all politics is local, but if you think what the president is saying don't affect you, then you're missing the whole game. It definitely affect you. That's why you was standing in line trying to get a vaccine shot. You know what I'm saying? Because of what was going on in the government at the time. You know what I'm saying? And just so happened that the people came back together and put Trump back in office. And man, that was the best thing for this country, man. We were going down the wrong road. Because okay, in Minnesota, they got caught up there with the Somalis with the whole fraud scam they running, right?
Mm-hmm.
The governor of Minnesota, that was Kamala Harris's running mate. He would have been the vice president of the United States, bro. That goofball. They said his state lost billions with the scam they got going on up there, man. These folk got businesses, bro. It say it's a daycare.
Well, that's what happens when
Ain't
you
a
vote blue,
child.
no matter who.
You feel me? Ain't a child in there, bro. And then on the paperwork, that same business, that same building, it's 14, 15 different businesses with the same address. They running a real play, bro. So I got me a business and I got to sit at Ellenwood Daycare. Then you come, Lane, Y&R Daycare, Twin, the Queen Daycare, Splash Daycare, Diz Daycare, all up under the same business. And we all getting millions. And ain't a child in there. And you mean to tell me they ain't nobody investigated this shit? They were doing that shit for years, getting bread. And then Trump come along and say something about the shit. Oh, he racist. And we falling for it as the black man that he racist, but ain't even really looking at the real play. Somebody didn't tell Lane to go get no fucking daycare started. You see what I'm saying? They kept all the money today. Man, these folk walked away with billions, bro. Then they got a little reporter running around. He went and started knocking on doors. Start checking people out, asking them about the shit, and find out there wasn't no kids there. They trying to smear his name up. The reporter dude.
You see, that what, and I hate to say this shit, but it's just what it is. You hear about black fatigue and motherfuckers sick
Right.
of hearing seeing people pull a race card. It's
Mm-hmm.
because we fall for the stupid shit. It's like, okay, Trump said this. These motherfuckers stole billions.
What was
And
the
it's like, how can
report?
y'all not see this shit? Like everybody can see it with y'all. Come on, bro.
Look, they got us out there talking about, man, fuck ICE. But the same people that ICE going to pick up, then the people that was getting the cell phones, getting the $5,000 checks, they didn't tell Lane where to go get no fucking phone at.
Hell no.
So why is Lane outside telling ICE to leave him alone? You see what I'm
And
saying? Now
then
they want your help. They ain't want to help you though. They want to help you and tell you, hey, look, they getting out these checks over here, bro. They ain't want to tell
and
us
they
that.
won't.
See,
And they
but what
won't.
they will do, hey, Lane, ICE out here fucking with us, man. Hey, brown and black, we need to stick together.
Shit, yeah.
The white
Tell that to
man,
Lane. I promise you won't like it. I promise you won't like to apply.
okay.
I promise
Soon
you
as
you
shit
won't.
jumped out, what I said, that ain't our fault. That ain't our fight, y'all.
Yep.
Just like
Remember the shit was going
with the
on in
Charlie Kirk
California?
situation. We were telling them with the Charlie Kirk situation. They
Don't
out the shit, man. You don't want nobody on the roof looking for you.
Let's be real. Get caught out here doing the mob ties with, like, even with that situation.
Right.
You could take every rap song that got that little dude Tuka name in it. Replace his name with Charlie Kirk. That bitch coming off every streaming site known to man.
Facts.
That bitch coming down.
But
I
they'll
mean,
allow you
all the
to,
way down.
right, they'll let you do it with us, though. The record label ain't gonna even okay the shit.
Hell nah.
You see what I'm saying? Kendrick got something about Charlie Kirk and his music, they gonna make him tweak it.
That motherfucking exec up in that office like, come on, Kendrick, you know we can't do that.
Right. We're not releasing that. Either you go or that them lyrics go. It real. It real.
Y'all think
And
this shit a
everybody.
game, bro?
So what we got going on tonight, bro? You jumping out tonight?
Yeah, I'm probably cause I ain't gotta work in the morning. I gotta work
Oh,
tomorrow
okay,
night.
okay. Tomorrow night. What
Mm,
what that'll be? Monday night?
yeah, but it ain't no guarantee I'm gonna be working Monday night either. I'm finna, I leave this week. I'm going on that
Oh,
project
that
start
right,
this
that
week.
right. When you leaving?
Probably on the 8th, the 7th, or the 8th.
Oh, okay. So look, you're gonna be gone and then you coming back on the weekends or not every weekend?
Yeah, it depends on how my see.
Oh, okay, how the schedule go. All
I'm
right, I got you.
yeah, cause I'm gonna be working 4 days, so I don't know. I don't know how the schedule gonna work as of right now, but I do know it start Friday, so I'll probably be coming home probably next Wednesday, some shit like that for a couple of days.
Oh, so them
Yeah.
3 days when you off, every now and then you're gonna come on back through there.
Nah, I'm coming home. See my little man, shit.
Okay, so every time you get your 3 days, you up out of there.
I'm about it.
Okay,
I'm talking about straight from work. Shit, ain't no any sense to
right.
go back the other way. I'm headed
Oh,
back.
you ain't doing no overtime. You ain't doing no extra day, no extra hours. You ain't catching nothing.
Oh, nah, yeah, if it's there, of course I'm
Okay,
hell yeah.
okay. That's why I say so. Sometimes you're gonna come home, but yeah, I got you.
Yeah, nah, if it's like man, they need us tomorrow. Hell yeah, I'm staying. Shit.
Oh, cause she can just get on the road and come on through too. Sometimes
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah. It ain't but like 4.5 hours.
Mm-hmm. And they're gonna be
You know,
for 3 months.
yeah, but I'm not doing the turnaround. I'm gonna stay the whole duration of the job because a lot of people been bagged out. It was supposed to be like 12 of us going. Now it's down to like 9 of us, 8, 9 people.
Oh, okay. What's the turnaround? What I don't understand that. What you mean about the turnaround?
They was gonna do like 3 months, 3 months for this group, 3 months for that group.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna go do your 3 months and then that's it.
Yeah,
With
that
the
what it's
next
supposed to
group
be.
go, then they gonna go. You ain't going with the next group, maybe not.
Nah, I'm not. I'm already. I already have that one of the owners, but I'm trying to stay on portable though. That's what I was doing. I was never supposed to go back to stationary, but and that's why
Oh, okay. So
I
wherever
don't
they got jobs at throughout the state, that what you supposed to be doing.
throughout the country.
Oh, wherever it's at, okay.
Yeah, and
So where the
so but
job at? It's in
it's
Louisiana
in
though?
Monroe. Yeah, it's up to
Okay.
about Q.
Oh, okay. How far you is from where you at now? What it gonna be like 4 hours? You said?
Yeah, like 4 hours.
Okay. See, that about how far it is from here to Michigan to Detroit for me. It's about a 4 hour drive. So you know what I'm saying. We in the works on you know what I'm saying trying to make some shake some right now. Well, she actually just ordered the hotel. She just could find the hotel yesterday. So yeah, we're on our way to Michigan, man.
Yeah, cause see, and
Do a little casino in, little
the reason
sightseeing, little picture taking.
look, the reason I support the ice raids is because I was never supposed to come back to stationary. I was supposed to stay on portables, but the GM
Mm-hmm.
from Honduras, the fucking foreman from Honduras, they declined to hire a lot of qualified people with experience in concrete. And this dude named Ricardo, shout out him, good dude.
Mm-hmm.
But they hired
Right.
his whole family, women and all. These women ain't never drove no truck, don't know nothing about no motherfucking concrete. Out here tearing up everything, loads getting rejected, and somehow they got the job over qualified people. And from there, I was supposed to go to Texas, but they sent one house nigga there, and they sent all the people south of the border over there. So that shit,
Right.
when I was fucking say motherfuckers taking jobs and shit, I directly been affected by that shit. So do it,
See,
good job,
so
Ice. Get their ass out of here. Fuck all that.
okay. So when they were talking about what's a black job, a black job is the jobs that we do.
That like see when Trump said that shit, I didn't take no offense to it. I knew what he was talking about.
Exactly.
Like your
Because
concrete
I
finish,
got eyes, I can
brick
see.
masons.
I go to
Yeah,
McDonald's. I'm in Applebee's. I'm in these gas stations. I know people at these warehouses. I know what's going on. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? In the next 10 years, they're gonna be building businesses. You know what I'm saying? What's up, same gang? What's up, bro?
You still controlling the whole internet from behind the board?
On the gang, I am, bro. What happened?
What up, Saint?
Shit, chilling with y'all on. I'm
Man,
just
Man,
here
just
that's
talking.
just
cooling,
politics.
man. Doing the content, you know, real nigga shit. Well, see, that's what
No,
I was
no, but I
saying.
was saying
Go
real
ahead.
quick.
Go
I
ahead.
was saying like I know niggas that got popped with switches and got them like they first case and they got them got motherfucking probation and shit. And then I know motherfuckers in Arkansas they got them got popped with switches and they got them facing down there 10, 15 years.
Right.
Yeah,
So you
see,
saying
we
it's
red
just kind of
states
where
down
you
here.
at.
Yeah, it depends on where you at. Then, just like I know, like you said, Ted, you ain't never heard a nigga popping at the police with no switch. Nigga, the little shorty popped at the police in the car with his best friend. And goddamn it, he was popping at the police and he shot over his best friend and smoked his best friend and the police. That shit
Where
was
at?
on national. That shit was on national news too.
Where that was in Chicago or in
Hell
Arkansas?
yeah, in
In
Chicago.
Chicago. So what happened to little bro? He facing the
Oh
death
yeah,
sentence?
he's facing 2 bodies.
Woo!
But they I said that because you said you ain't never heard nobody bust at the police with the switch.
Right. Nah,
But
I haven't, bro.
yeah, goddamn, but it's over with for him.
See, and that was is that recent?
Hell yeah, that shit was goddamn like the middle of 25.
Okay. See, they kept that off the news. See,
No, that shit was worldwide. Oh
I
God,
ain't
that shit
hear
was worldwide.
about it. Did you hear
Like
about that, Lane?
they showed the video
Yeah,
up.
nah.
They showed the video and everything. When they walked up to the car, they was talking to him, and then they said, "Goddamn, just up there, goddamn, you heard and seen the video of the police drop to the ground and all that shit."
Damn, we might have to check on that and do some content.
I was gonna put that shit in your I was gonna drop the link, but goddamn, I started doing something else.
Right?
Drop
Do
the link to the video.
you got a wrench on here, don't you?
Yeah, but I was gonna drop the link, but I started doing something else. I'm gonna goddamn it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna pull it up before goddamn get off of here and send it to drop it on your chat for you can see that shit. But yeah, shorty, know I'm facing it.
Okay,
It's because it's so
appreciate
crazy.
that.
Cause I know niggas in the city that goddamn been getting hit with switches for a long ass time, less than 3 years, you know. But that shit just goddamn became worldwide, like what 3-4 years ago.
Right. I mean,
Like
you
about
can't
five
even
years.
get caught with one now in
I
certain
just about to say
places.
about 5 years, a shorty got caught with like 50 on here.
50 switches?
Oh God, selling them
And what
motherfuckers.
happened?
Shit, his ass got buried too. Shit, you ain't heard shit else about him?
See. I mean, because it's really just an alter. I
All
mean,
right,
you
so I
know what
got
I'm
a
saying?
question for
Just
y'all. I got a question for
altered
y'all older
device.
niggas. What's the biggest thing that's gonna come out from the big? They say something else gonna happen. Come behind this shit with Trump. What y'all think gonna come behind it?
As far as
I think Mexico next.
No, I heard him talking about Mexico, but he should have worried about that before he went to Venezuela. You know, Venezuela about Puerto Rico and shit, man. Mexico about us.
they Puerto Rico, Colombia, all of them on the board.
Ain't Puerto Rico
Everybody got to
USA?
get right. Huh?
Puerto Rico USA.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If y'all doing drugs and shit, man, y'all on the board, man. Y'all on the board. Whoever got, fucking around with the drug trade, man, y'all on the board, man. Y'all got to get right. Y'all got to start getting them people up out y'all shit. And y'all cannot be flowing drugs freely into the USA. That's not going on no more. Ain't no money in that no more.
Man, scared money make the most money.
Right. They're gonna make the prices go up, and they're gonna definitely be money to be made, but man, is it gonna be worth it? You know what I'm saying? That's why we try to tell the pooking them on the street, like y'all gonna be,
Let your ass,
casualties of the war.
let your ass be on that surveillance video buying that motherfucking brick from Enrique, and Enrique just so happened to be a member of the Sinaloa.
Hey,
Boys
nah, on some
over
real shit.
your ass. What?
I think I
For
think that's why
real.
Biden.
You gonna get
I think that's
hit
why
with them
Biden brought
terrorism
their ass here.
charge?
That's what Biden was letting their ass over here, bro.
Facts.
Biden
That's
was,
why I said we dodged. That's why I said we dodged the bullet by getting, getting him and coming them up out of there. It would have been worse, man. 4 more years of that border being wide open. Cause look, Fresh in the chat now saying that they all at his job. You know what I'm saying? 4 more years of that, man, would have been, they'd have wiped us out, man.
but I can't
They'd have
lie.
wiped
They
us
Ice
out.
calmed down. Ice calmed down, bro, because they ass getting booked for all the crazy shit.
It ain't so much they calmed down, they just kind of got out the news a little bit. They still moving now. They still moving.
I used to hear them about them. My people used to call me every day in Chicago saying how they was whooping niggas and doing all that shit. They ain't even talking about their ass no more.
Right.
They
Cause
talk
see, the
about they
whole
back
thing
outside.
with the ice shit, So look, what the Migos, they done flooded Chicago.
They been did that shit. They did that shit in the summertime.
See, they had flooded Atlanta before I left Atlanta. They was everywhere. I was working at
Yeah,
I was doing
you
the
don't
concrete
remember?
shit. Lane was
You,
doing that first.
you don't
And when
remember?
I started, it wasn't nothing but black people on my crew. I had a 15-man crew. My foreman, I was his head man. So I ran the crew. He sat in the truck all day. I ran the crew. 15
see,
men, all
see,
black.
my
By the
boy, the
time I
foreman
left in 3
of
years,
one right now. It
wasn't
ain't
nothing
number
but
Guatemala.
Migos.
The only white boy. Number Guatemala.
Huh?
My boy, the foreman of a construction site right now. It ain't number Guatemalans.
Right, that's what I'm saying. When I ran the crew, when I started with 15 of us, all black. By the time I left, I was the only black dude on the crew, bro. For real.
And that's in Little Rock, bro.
See, I'm the only black dude
Oh
on
yeah,
the crew, man.
they out this way.
And I was trying to tell my people, man, I was trying to tell niggas to go get these jobs, come, fuck with this shit, with the concrete and shit. You know what I'm saying? I train you, you know what I'm saying? Go anywhere though, and you can get yourself trained up or whatever. Start out pushing that broom, and then you know what I'm saying, you get your skills and get busy. Because what
It's
I had
okay.
seen was the Migos, they was bringing their people up in there. So Enrique got a job, and he go get Ricardo and Mitzi, and everybody, and them folks, like Lane say, them folks ain't even got the skills.
That's what I was just about to say. My white boy say, "Goddamn, just come down here and I'm gonna train you because these Mexicans don't know how to speak no English. Whoa,
See,
I'm gonna train you and you're gonna be right under me."
that's why they kept me, because I would, I speak the English. So I'm on the radio, they doing the work,
I said,
but
"Fuck
they
that
ain't
shit.
got
I
to
just
talk
keep
to me.
driving trucks."
And half of them come up in there, don't know how to do it. They training each other.
Hold on, I'm gonna go find a video. Ted, I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, they training each other. That was, because see, when I was growing up, Lane, you know what I'm saying, one of the things, and I hate to say this about our people, man, so, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't take it the wrong way, but, man, I'm the only black person at my job, man. That was like a badge of honor for niggas, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? Instead of, I done got this nigga job, I done got that nigga job, because what we ain't gonna do, we ain't gonna get no nigga no job with us. We don't want you working with us. We don't want you nowhere around us. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna help the next nigga get no job. You know what I'm saying? But man, I watched them folk, man, they was getting everybody a job. Man, folks coming up, they ain't never did nothing with no concrete.
They got them out there.
Got them out there. So they doing the labor shit. So they pushing the wheelbarrow. When the truck come and we can't get it, I can't get the truck to where I'm actually pouring, and we got to use the wheelbarrow. So the niggas who can't really move around, yeah, y'all pushing the wheelbarrow today. Buckets. Y'all doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Just so happy I had some real skills. And then, you know what I'm saying, I'm a people person, so they put me on the radio and put me with the truck drivers. You see what I'm saying? They could have me go when Lane pull up, not speaking English, not knowing what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only reason I was able to keep my job. And then plus I was skilled too. I could actually fuck around with the concrete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, niggas need to start figuring out something different. You know what I'm saying? Baton Rouge General, she out there trying to get the nursing shit going on. Y'all need, man, pay attention, huh?
Nah, for real, because this shit, man, look. Niggas talking about the streets dead, them bitches finna be dead for real.
See, for real. Because again, it go back to my profession. When they start talking about trafficking, you know what I'm saying? At first it was just pimping and pandering. And that's a misdemeanor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The actual hoeing is the felony. But now they talking about trafficking now. Shh. It was time to goddamn. The first thing, get your ass off the internet. Say off this internet with this, first of all, you know what I'm saying? Second of all, you know what I'm saying? Them pictures and all that, it's over with all that. We ain't taking no more pictures. We ain't doing none of that shit. Yeah, they trying to charge me for trafficking with the oldest profession in the world. It was time to goddamn make a decision, man. You know what I'm saying? It was time to make a decision, huh? And then they charge you with federal crimes doing the internet. You ever heard of Backpage?
Yeah, I remember Backpage.
Yeah, they was charging me with federal offenses for being on that. So it like, man, it was to the point where you got to be really solid doing this shit now, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be with somebody who know what they got going on. Cause you talking about Mad Day? Man, when them hoes go turn your ass in on Mad Day, you about to get a charge, boy.
Then
You
on
about to
top
get
of
a
that,
charge.
man, the dude who created Backpage, his ass went to the Fed.
For what?
And he got hit with it was distribution. Shit, he got hit with a lot of shit, Ted. I can't remember. Dude that went to the Fed. They said he was allowing that shit to go on his site.
Right. See, when Backpage, they had popped up just like we doing now, bro. They popped up with some shit on the news one day saying something about it. And my brother was like, man, Backpage over with, bro. We need to create our own site. So we had came up with a site because my partner had this broad, her name was Nikki Millions. And so we started the thing called Nikki's List. It was just like Craigslist, but it was called Nikki's List. My partner was fire. He knew how to build the website. So he built the page to make it look like Craigslist and Backpage. And then me being the word man, I put all the words on the page. He built the site and I put all the information on the site. You know what I'm saying? We had the number out there. The girls were sending us their pictures and photos. And you know what I'm saying? We building the page like that. So we built our own site, bro, for this shit. You know what I'm saying? My brother, he was the you know what I'm saying, he part of the street team because he wasn't internet savvy. And then so, you know, he was out promoting the shit. We had being the cars and the whole shit, man. For real. But we didn't keep going with the shit. A nigga came trying to buy the shit from us. But we were still, you know, fucking with it and we didn't do it. So we didn't sell it, didn't keep it going. But you know what I'm saying? We had the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We had the opportunity. So when I sat everybody down, like, look, man, I'm about to jump back on the net, woo, or it's time to get on the net is how I came with the conversation with niggas. And niggas was like, man, it's on you, bro. You the one got to do it. And once you get it set up, we coming, but you know, you got to go do that shit, bro. You the only one with the charisma. You know, they sold me on the shit, man. You got the talk game. It's you, bro. You got to do it. So that's how I end up here like this. But yeah, they in the wings waiting. You know what I'm saying? We can get something going. You know what I'm saying? If we can get something going, they is in the wings waiting, ready to go. So he got a Rico for all the chocolates, all the coochie sales. Damn, they hit him with a Rico, bro.
Who the Backpage dude?
Yeah.
That's legit.
Man, they had caught a lot of niggas. They caught a lot of niggas with that shit, man. I remember, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas on my block, they used to go out of town. It's a little spot out of town. I ain't gonna say where it was at, but it was about, you know, 30 minutes to an hour away. And niggas would go down there and get in the hotel and work our back paid, man. They were doing stupid numbers, man. Man, them folks went down there one weekend with that shit, man. And every one of them niggas, every bitch went, were going to see the police. Them whole got in there, they could put the pressure on them broad told them guys was there. Everybody got jammed up. About 8 people from my block, man. Out of town. One of my partners still in jail behind that shit. I was always scared of that internet service call shit because I just assume it's the police calling you. I'd rather be jumping in and out of the car, huh?
Nah, for real.
Real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Slow money is good money. That was my take on the shit, man. Cause you know what I'm saying, the same nigga that's doing it gonna do it anywhere. You gonna get the same kind of bread. You know, cause you're gonna meet your guy out there who gonna, you know, he'd rather do it like this. And that's all you're looking for. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be out there every day picking up random people. You want to get you some customers, some clientele. The same girl I'm telling you about, Nikki, she sold me her phone contacts. Not even sold it to me, just sent it to me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in her phone sent it to me one day. So I got down, started texting everybody in the phone and sending them shot a picture. You know what I'm saying? The little broad on with, they start coming through. I still know this girl phone number, bro. By heart. 0569. You know what I'm saying? When I was locked up, that was the number I would call. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shawty had a number, huh? For real. She had a real phone number, man. She got them doing it. And see, there was before 2010. You know what I'm saying? This before 2010. So she got a phone jumping before you even really know what a phone is, really. Wasn't even no touch screens and shit yet. And her little phone was jumping like crazy.
Got the flip phone. That bitch can't stay closed.
You feel me? Then I think we got the BlackBerry. Like I told you, my little niece, she the first one with the touch screen. Cause Nikki, she date the dude and he give her a phone, say this is an Android. And you know, she bring it back to the house and give it to the little girl. Wi-Fi hook up and everything. Little girl on there playing Angry Birds. She can't even talk. She can't even talk. And she know how to click on a phone and go to Angry Birds and sit there and play Angry Birds and shit all day and night.
Right.
That shit was crazy, man. That was my introduction to the touch screen. And nobody had one, but my little 2-year-old niece got a touch screen phone. I don't even have a phone at all. Ted don't have a phone at all. My little niece is in here playing on a touch screen before niggas even had anything. Technology crazy, huh?
That's how far it came to what, like you say,
Right.
with the shit that we had. You know, the nigga who had the big ass prime code back in the G, that was that nigga, boy.
Okay.
You remember the big phone with the antenna? You couldn't even put that bitch in your pocket. That bitch looked like a military radio.
Right. You just walking around with that bitch. But you the man.
Yeah,
With the
yeah.
phone
If
in
you
your
had
hand.
that bitch, bro, you was that guy.
Pops had the phone in the bag.
Yeah, they used to plug that bitch up in the ashtray of the car.
Right. Plug it up to the ashtray of the car. Yeah, Pops had the phone in the bag. He had two on. One on you open the bag up, unzip it, and the numbers and shit is in the bag. The phone is just like a house phone type shit. You just pick it up and just talk on it.
Right.
But all your numbers and shit is on the bag, though. Then he transitioned to the numbers was actually on the phone, but it was still in the bag, though. It still had a cord on it because they weren't cordless or nothing. And I remember, I'm about 14. They come to the house to fix some. I think my mama washing machine was out, the sun was out. She called me, where you at? So I'm at the park. She's like, go to the house. So I go to the house, and matter of fact, what I'm talking about, she called me talking about where you at. She calling around the neighborhood, nigga. Niggas coming to get me. Your mama looking for you, bro. So I
Right.
go to the closest house around where I'm at. What you doing? I said, I'm at the park. You need to get back to the house. I go to the house, call her. She tell me the man about to come fix the woo-de-woo. I'm like, bet. He come fixing the woo-de-woo. I'm outside chilling or whatever. And I go to his truck and his window crack. I take my belt off and slide it in there and unhook his door and get in his truck. He got a pager in there. I steal his pager. 2 days later, they back at my house. Looking for his page. My mama on my ass about this nigga pager, man. I'm trying to figure out how they knew I had the page. Did they track it? Or do he just remember that was the last place he had it? I don't remember where it happened. But they sure were back at my house about that pager, though.
Yeah, remember they started making like the little clear ones? Red, blue.
Right. I had the red one. It started out with the all black next. What was it? It wasn't next tail. Octail, I think. With the little orange buttons and shit. Everybody had that. And then they started making the clear ones. And I got me a red one. And then remember they started making them sideways. The little small ones. They had a little case on them. And the case go on your little hip, and then the pages slide out. You know what I'm saying? Then I transitioned to this big ass page that they had. I transitioned to the big ass page that they had, like about this big, and people could type. You call the operator, and she'll type to me whatever you saying. You know what I'm saying? And it'll ring. I think I could talk on it too.
I think you're talking about like the sidekick thing.
That motherfucker was big head, boy, but motherfucker about this big, man. Nigga came through. He worked at the place, and he came to the little spot where we was at one day, and he was like, "Shit, woo-de-woo." I had a couple $100 on me, so I bought me and my partner one, and he paid the bill for a couple months, and then he stopped paying the bill, and the phone was still on though. It was an 800 number where you could call the operator, and she like, bro, we ain't got to pay the bill no more. They can just call the operator and just send her the tip, and she'll just send the tip message. So that's how we were working out the little pages and shit, man. That had to be what, 92, 93, because when I went to Ohio, I was the only one on the campus with a cell phone, and I had a burner. Well, you know what I'm saying? You just pay a nigga $100 and your phone is on, but it's somebody else bill though. Oh, they be about to be stupid, huh? They be about to be stupid. It's real. What's up, Nilo? Big boy say he had a green page.
Yeah, I had a red one and I had a blue.
The blue one. Did you have the slim one or the regular one?
Nah, they were slim. They were small.
Right. No, the small. It was sideways. It was different than the black one was, than the original. The Menace to Society one, that was the black one. You know what I'm saying? Just hit it. You know what I'm saying? With the wood. The other one, it kind of had about 3 buttons on there and shit. The sideways one. It real, huh? But yeah, so what we got going on tonight?
Let's see, I don't know.
Oh, okay, because I'm definitely drop my show at midnight for sure again. You know, do the hour, and then let me say this right quick. I appreciate you popping out the day with me. You know what I'm saying, for real. Cause see, do what it is, bro, man. I fuck with you the long way, bro. You be trying to get me to go live and shit, and I don't be doing it, man. And I appreciate you keep putting the pressure on me and shit, man. I appreciate that shit, bro, for real, man. I got to get their pay turned up, so I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So, oh, there was another thing I wanted to say that when Twin was up here the other day, man, but we were talking and I was trying to wait my turn and shit, but I really wanted to say it before I forgot about it. But do you remember the dude who I interviewed from Pop Austin, the dude who in the cell with R. Kelly?
When he on
He was on Pop Austin.
I remember the interview. I don't remember his name.
Right. I can't think his name either. I got his number in here somewhere. I got to get in touch with him again.
Sit
But
down.
he was the reason I was saying about Twin, because he was telling this story about Jay-Z. He told me on the back chat or whatever, you know, he gave me the whole story and shit, but I can't say nothing because it's his story. I'm trying to get him to tell this story on the live feed. He's supposed to be writing a book. He's supposed to be doing the whole internet thing. The last time I talked to him,
damn, what dude's name was? Wasn't he from like Ohio or some shit?
Yeah. What was his name, babe? The dude from Pop Austin.
Cause he had went on. He went on another big ass platform.
Right.
I don't remember his
But
name.
yeah, my bad. He got a whole story about Jay-Z and them trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna live him about some shit and all this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I wanted him to tell that story, man, but he was trying to save it for his podcast and what he had going on. But the last time I talked to him, he was like, man, shit done got hectic out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see if I can try to get him to pop back out, man, and you know what I'm saying, get us up through the, because I was really waiting on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he came through and blessed me. Cause he was like, I kind of appreciate being on your platform more than like Piers Morgan or anything, because you know what I'm saying, I'd rather be around regular, you know, people and shit. So I really appreciate him popping up and fucking with us. And then when he said that he had didn't really want to talk about the Jay-Z thing until, you know what I'm saying, he dropped it on his book and shit and, you know, did his thing, I felt him on that. But since he ain't did nothing or nothing, I want to go on and see if we can get him to pop back out, man, just tell the story. Go on, put the shit on the board, man. You know, I was hoping we had got, you know, all the way up through there by then. Then it, you know what I'm saying, it could make sense for him, but man, go on and give us that, man. We'll make it do what it do.
Yeah.
You know, because he told some of it, and what he said publicly was that he was fucking with, what's the little nigga name that be with Jay-Z? Tata.
Tata. Yeah, Tata.
Yeah, they was in the, you know what I'm saying, the game or whatever together, woo, and you know, they end up having some shootouts, all type shit. And somebody end up getting jammed up, this, that, and the third, and they end up telling on him. He said he got the paperwork.
You say Tata told on?
See, he ain't really give me the name. He was talking about he got J name in his mouth. And you know how he, you know, when he got down, you know, he was running into trouble like niggas on his head trying to get at him. Like money was out there on his head and stuff. Like he got a whole story about the shit, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like I say, he told me a lot of stuff offline that I can't talk about till I can get him online and shit. You know, I ain't gonna snake him out and be like that. But the stuff that he did say on the live feed was about that though. But yeah, I need to get him back up through here, man, so we can get, you know what I'm saying? Because I know the queen, she is on that move right there. You know, with the Tory Lane, the Megan, and Rock Nation and all that shit, she ain't letting them folks go.
Right, yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's her move. She is on that one. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I can get the info to him because next time I get him set up, that's what I'm trying to do. Have me, you, and her up on the panel with him, and you know what I'm saying, going up through there with him. You know, because the last time when I had him, I just had him by myself, and then we was about to go there, and his phone froze up on me. That's what we was headed to. You know what I'm saying? My line of questioning. That's why I was headed to with him. You know, to get him to go on, you know, say whatever he was gonna say about that information. And then it got down, the thing froze. And that's crazy right there, ain't it?
Yeah.
You know, the whole conspiracy type shit, man. But yeah, man, we been on here 2.5 hours, man. I appreciate it, bro. You know, I'm about to do what I do. But shit, I'll pop out if you pop out in a minute or whatever. And then as soon as I get back to the spot, I'll send the link. Yeah, I'm gonna drop out at midnight tonight again. My time,
Yeah,
so it'll be 11 o'clock your time. Okay, you say you're gonna pop out in about an hour?
Yeah.
Okay, that was hell yeah, man. I'm about to let mine take off, man, and get myself situated. And shit, we'll be back, man. For Almighty Lane, like this Ted Turner. It was high noon. It was time to go. Go ahead, bro.
All right, man. I appreciate everybody for popping on, man. Just like you say, bro, the reason for this live versus this kind of was for you know, for our people. Like, don't y'all get caught out here doing the mild ties like we shit again, because it's not finna get better from here.
Right. It's not finna get better. That's perfect way to sum this shit up. It's not finna get better from here. It about to get worse out here in these streets, fucking around for real. Fast. That what's up, bro, man. I'm gonna hit you up in a minute, man. Yeah, I'll pop out when you pop out today, man.
All right, G.
Say less. Take out mine.
Some nigga won't take. Shit won't make a break. Safe. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate me. Prefer to get it on my own, I relax for help. These women don't love you, nigga snakes, I thug it by myself. Check out this brand new stick, I got this bitch fresh off the shelf. And I ain't buy this holder stun, I keep it on my belt. I bang out with my enemies, the clip long as a centipede. Before it's over with, I'ma make sure you remember me. My heart cold as December be, my temper hot as a 3rd degree. No limits to this life, I keep soldiers with me like Master P. Every now and then I ask the Lord, can I see another day? So going fearing, I tend to stutter when I say my grace. Shooters on point, they got the same average as Steph and Clay. The only difference in this game is we can't afford to play. And that's just facts, the minute you lack, you getting cracked. These niggas don't care about life itself, they quick to turn you to a pack. And that's just that, fuck who think my shit whack. Most slept on in my city, but Lord knows I love that rap. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you say you had the bang one ball playing with them. You better check the scope. Bitch, I'm from Glen Oaks. Everybody shooters, everybody trying to score. The Glock hold 32 rounds. It dunk like Shaq, but it shoot like Kobe. It'll only take GG jersey to make a fuck nigga kiss the floor. I lost my best friend to the system. That shit hurting me. But every day I pray that God never take Glenn from me. Niggas spinning back to back. This word getting wicked. That's why I keep something with me. Getting out the mud. Pops always told me, son, ain't nothing free. I finally jumped back on them beats. And now my mind at ease. Wanna book me for a show that's cool. Long as my gang with me, I never let you take a thing from me. bitch, ain't no stain in these. Before you do that, I'll jump in the bathtub of bleach. I'm tired of seeing rest in pieces, murder everywhere you see. Down to my third rod in this thunderstorm like CP3. How would you feel, nigga? Blame your dog, that shit'll make you cry. Boy, I'm a grown man, when I speak, nigga, look me in my eyes. Get on my knees, pray in the dark, because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark, because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate me.